It's Lisa here if you've not met me before. Lisa French, the hypnotherapist. I'm based in London. I also work part-time in an office in London. I'm bringing you this week's Wellbeing Wednesday video. Before I start, I'd like to just say thank you so much to everybody who's already watched my video that I posted last week. A video was a recording really to listen to for 10 minutes before going to sleep at night, and it's been a very popular video and I've had some really lovely feedback from people, so thank you so much for watching that and for taking the time to give me the feedback. If you've not watched it already or listened to it already and it's something that would be of interest to you, I'll pop the link up here, and it's something that you might like to investigate and consider whether or not that would be helpful. And also a final thank you. A couple of people who requested that I put a video on here or recording on here to help with sleep. So thank you for asking me. It helped to motivate me, enabled me to put that out there and for other people to benefit from that. So I do hope you found it helpful. If there's other things that people are interested in having hypnotic recordings for, do put me a comment, because I'm really happy and really open to create videos for people on my channel, and there's no charge at all, so it's a good option perhaps. So do let me know, or if you prefer to let me know privately, you can email me. My email address is info@lisafrenchhypnotherapy.co.uk. I'll put it down here. So that's that. So now, this week's Wellbeing Wednesday video. I'm wondering, I'm going to start with a question this week slightly differently. When did you last visit the coast? Just give you a bit of time to cast your mind back and have a think. For some of you, it might be very recently. It might be that you live by the sea and it's there, right outside your home. For others, might live quite a considerable distance. Some people I know enjoy holidays by the coast, by the beach, and I think for me it can be different things, different people. Some people really love lying on a beach. Some people like walking on coastal areas or just being in that kind of environment. So we're all different, aren't we? But there's lots of options around being by the sea and what that means to different people. So hopefully now you've had a think and have recalled when it was that you last went to the coast. And what I'd like you to do is spend a few moments just thinking about what it was that you enjoyed about that experience, assuming that there were things that you did enjoy, and I hope that there was. So just have a little think as to what it was that you liked about it. Now that you've done that, it can be quite insightful for us to consider our response to that kind of question, because for me, particularly as a therapist, when I'm working with people, it's really handy for me to know what their dominant sense is. And by that, what I mean is, so when you thought about the sea, for some of you, you may have thought, oh, the blue or the green colour of the sea, or the colour of the sea, the colour of the sky was something that I really enjoyed. For other people, it might be the sound of the waves gently rolling into the shore. For some, it might be enjoy feeling perhaps the warmth of the sun on their skin. And so you can see, or some people it might be the food. So you can see that, for a number of people it's going to be a whole range of those things, but the kind of dominant one for you would have perhaps become clear to you by your response to my question about what you enjoyed about being by the sea. And so as a therapist, I can really use that to enhance the hypnotherapy session, the hypnosis experience, by working in the different senses, and it just enables the session to be really personalised and tailored very much for that individual to give them the best possible experience. It's also quite useful for yourself to be aware as well, because if there are times where your head perhaps becomes overwhelmed of different thoughts and feelings, and sometimes we can find ourselves getting a bit fixated, not all of us, but some of us, and certainly can happen to me for sure, on something, and after a while it becomes unproductive and unbeneficial. And so being able to switch our mind to something else sometimes can be difficult, but we can use our senses to help us with that. And one way I suggest is going out for a short walk. Doesn't need to be a long walk at all, and engaging with our senses. So as you walk around, first thing you could do is perhaps focus on vision and look for 5 different things, noticing them in a little bit more detail, or you would usually notice them, so kind of counting through 1 to 5, and then next move on to hearing 4 different sounds. Might take a while to hear different sounds depending on where you live. In a city there's usually lots of sounds, depends on where you are in the city, but generally that's not usually a problem. So things like you might hear the sound of a lorry going by, you might hear people talking, all sorts of different things. You might actually hear wildlife sounds, you might hear some birds, so different things. So then you work through the different senses. So what can you smell? What can you taste? What can you feel? And do them in whichever order you feel will be most helpful for you. Perhaps do in different orders, different times. And as you come up with the kind of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 of the different things, it just really does give your brain something to do. And it's quite a fun thing to do. So that's your tip this week for well-being, in terms of helping your mind do something that's helpful and productive for you. So also, just to mention while I'm talking to you, I'm going to put another hypnosis video on here in the next few days, and it's going to be hypnosis for anxiety. It actually includes being by the sea, and it's something, although it's hypnosis for anxiety, to be honest, it's something that most people will get some benefit from, enjoying feelings of kind of peace and calm and relaxation, and the beneficial effects that we feel from being by the sea. By imagining that, we can also feel those benefits, and it can really enhance our well-being and sense of relaxation being by the sea, if that's something that appeals to you. I'll be doing a whole range of different videos, so there'll be different things that are more appealing to different people. So hopefully there'll be something for everybody. If you've got any ideas or any suggestions, do please use the comments below, because I'd be very happy to create a video specifically based on individual requests. So do that. So thank you very much for watching this week's Wellbeing Wednesday video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.